Hey guys, today it is pretty outside. It is very nice. So we're actually going to do a little, I guess a driving vlog. We are headed outside of Tuscumbia on Highway 72 going west. If you'll actually notice to my left, we've actually got the Alabama Music Hall of Fame, which looks like they're having a venue out there today that actually looks like having some fun. A little bit of a crowd there. We're going to hop on the Natchez Trace and ride the trace basically from around Cherokee up to outside of Florence, just to make a couple stops along the way. And we haven't been out there in a while, and just check it out basically. It's a really pretty trail. I'm pretty sure it's a national park. It's a road that's a natural park. And the way it became such is that it's a 444 mile road that was originally used by the Native Americans and early settlers that ran from Natchez, Mississippi up to right outside of Nashville, Tennessee. So basically from the Mississippi River up to the Cumberland Plateau up in Tennessee. From where we live, we can hop on the trace and ride to Nashville. We've done it before, and we've rode back.
All in the same day.
All in the same day.
Same evening.
Here's the kicker. You can only drive 55 miles an hour. At most. And if there's a police officer anywhere on that trace, if you are above 55 miles an hour, you will get lit up. And if you are, I was doing 58 and got blue lit. I'm pretty sure if I'd have been doing 60, I would have ended up with a ticket. Dumps you out at the Loveless Cafe at the end of the trace in Nashville. That's a pretty highly and well-known restaurant that serves Southern comfort food and biscuits. They're really well known for their biscuits and jams and that kind of thing. It literally dumps you out right there. We went to a wedding there. They have a really nice wedding venue there. So we went to a wedding and we kind of thought about the route to go. And if you ever lived or been around Nashville, you know that the Loveless Cafe is out there. People say, oh, go to Nashville, go to the Loveless. It's great. Here's the thing. Even if you live in Nashville, it's still, I don't know, what, 25, 30 minutes outside of Nashville?
Depends on the day.
Day and traffic.
The
and all
time.
that good stuff.
At least
Yes.
25 to 30 minutes.
It takes you forever to get out there. So we took that into consideration and decided, you know what? We'll go up to Florence. We'll grab the trace. Surely it won't take that long. And it's a straight shot. It dumps you out right there. Well, you can get there, and it's a pretty drive.
A lot of critters.
A lot of critters, especially at night, because we took it back that night too. I hesitated on that. I saw literally dozens of turkey.
Bigfoot.
Possibly Bigfoot. Lots of deer, a coyote or two, a lot of armadillos, a raccoon or two. Lots of wildlife, especially at night or early in the morning. So it's a great scenic route, and there's some trails and hiking trails along the way. And hopefully we're going to stop at a couple of those and show you some stuff along the way once we get on it. Alrighty, so we are getting on the trace here. One thing if you've been on a national park road before, you notice that sometimes getting on and off it can be a little bit interesting.
I didn't get the sign. You went too fast.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure it's a national park. Alrighty. So what are our choices? Northern terminus, which is Nashville, and then the southern terminus. Terminus.
Uh-oh.
Terminus. We're gonna get towards Nashville. We're gonna head north.
Wait, terminus, isn't that a Walking Dead thing?
It is.
Oh no.
That's where they were
Nom 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 nom.
shelter, and they were barbecuing each other.
It's really not a spoiler alert. It's been out for years.
Yeah, technically it's not a spoiler now. If you haven't watched that episode of The Walking Dead, well, you know.
Too bad.
Too bad. You've had your chance.
Nom 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 nom.
Nom 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 nom. Yeah. Barbecue. What was the guy that they barbecued? His name? That was a different one. Anyway, there you go. Speed limit, 50 miles an hour. I was wrong when I said 55, evidently. So set your cruise. It's a nice little drive. Tennessee River. This way is Mississippi, that way is Alabama. And yonder way, yonder way, yonder, as Amy points yonder, is Tennessee.
Oh.
It's a nice boat. You can see Culver's steam plant in the background there. I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera or not. Zoom in, it'll be shaky.
Yeah. It's those pops.
Those pops. Those pops.
Over the tree line there.
Culver Street steam plant.
Look. Oh, too shaky. Too bouncy. Can't do it.
We're going to poke the bear. I was bound and determined to hit one of these nature trails today. So we're going to poke the bear. We'll see how this goes. Alrighty, just outside of, just off the trace, we're headed to the Rock Spring Trail. Offers you an opportunity to explore a small natural spring as it bubbles forth from the ground. Small fish dart about a deep pool created as the stream wandered through the rich bottomland soil and limestone rock. We have a lot of limestone rock here, a lot of caves because of it. Vegetation and trees change as you move through the abandoned field past the stream into a rocky hillside. After completing the 20-minute walk, you may decide to pull off your shoes and dangle your feet in the cool waters. Can you make a 20-minute walk? Yeah. Okay. National Park Service. We're in nature. Is this our first nature exploration? She getting heavy?
Oh, she is. What, 25 pounds?
Somebody gave up. Oh, look, Amy. Don't step on it.
I'll follow it and talk.
Nature. Don't eat those, kids.
What is it?
It's millipede.
Is it Milla?
Millipede, yes. You wanna walk?
Yeah.
Hey, let's walk.
It's like carrying around a 30-pound backpack. You gotta hold a hand. You got a tick on you. Your leg, other leg.
Uh-oh. The joys of living in Alabama. Get out there. Well, that's the first one of the season.
You're welcome.
Amy saved my life, potentially. Amy, you know what that means. Tick check. Of course, they have a bench out here so you can look out and see the vista. And you know, where there's a bench, there will be graffiti. Tara, J Hart A. I'm being left. I must catch up to the herd. Alright, so they said that the creek, which we saw earlier, is fed by a spring. I'm almost certain this is said spring. Year-round average temperature of 59 degrees.
Like the Dismals.
Huh, yeah, it is like the Dismals. All that duckweed down there.
Bubbles.
Yep, bubbles.
Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sign said there's lots of beavers here too. You'll see that log out there? Let's see here. See that right there? Nothing but turtles. Well, I like turtles. A lot of turtles. There's more over there too. Oh, Amy is leaving me. Amy's had enough. She's done with nature. Ah. I wonder if, see how it drops off right there? I wonder if that's actually a beaver dam. Actually, you can see. I'll let you guess what's been doing that. Kind of tell, you can see the scrape marks where they're kind of together. They've been working on this one for a while. They want this one. They want that tree. That's beavers. Beavers is what they'll do. They'll come at you and come at the tree, and then they will slide right down into the water. It's a beaver slide. Yeah, you can tell.
Beavers have contributed.
Contributed. They've helped.
But it's not.
They've helped. You can just look at the logs and tell that beavers have done that. How they're kind of pointed at an end. Smells like marsh. The rule in nature is if you hear a noise and you can't explain it, Bigfoot. And that's it. It's pretty much a loop back from here, back across those stepping stones. Let's gonna go back to the car. Then it's off to the next adventure. All right, so that was what was it? The Bubble Creek? What was it? Something Bubble Rock? Whatever it was, that little nature trail right off the trace, right outside of Waterloo. We think. Oh, here's the exit for Florence / Waterloo. Yeah, right outside of Florence or Waterloo. That trail is right there. It's a short little trail off Highway 14. Grayson enjoyed it, I think. You enjoyed it, Grayson? Amy has very thick hair. She goes, we were only out there like 20 minutes. Fill the back of my head.
And it's 76 degrees
yeah,
right now.
76 degrees. And I reached back behind that mane and just touched the back of her head.
It's wet.
It's a little damp back there. It's wet. It's a little moist. Hey guys, I know last clip was us at the Trace and walking the trails. I didn't outro that or anything. We got home, kind of plans fell apart, and I was not able to salvage anything for that. And I didn't outro anything, so I was kind of like, and that was Saturday. It's now Wednesday. So working on some stuff to kind of put together for this clip. I'm riding solo right now. Amy is gone to Universal. Grayson's at her grandparents' house. But I want to show you guys something. All right. In earlier clips, you've heard me talk about the music in the shoals and all of that. Well, Fame, up here, just past the Pizza Hut, is the big recording studio. It's very notorious. But guess what? Somebody's in town this week recording. As you can see, they've got groupies. Mr. Steven Tyler is here recording this week. So I thought it was kind of cool. I just wanted to show you that, you know, even our little neck of North Alabama, we do get some famous people. So yeah, you saw the trails, you saw all of that. The Trace is just really cool. I really like it. It's great to have that in our backyard. It's a fun place to go. It's a fun place to ride. It's 444 miles if you dare. Even if you dare go from Cherokee all the way up to Nashville in the end. It's actually a pretty fun one because you can leave the Trace, or get on the Trace, drive up. It takes about 2.5 hours. Stop at Loveless Cafe, get an either absolutely great breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Their biscuits there are awesome. Their fried chicken, it's country food. And then if you don't want to drive the Trace back, which I probably wouldn't recommend driving it back, especially if it's going to be at night, unless you really want to see nothing and a bunch of eye shine from animals. Yeah, I wouldn't try to take it at night. You can just swing back around, go through Brentwood, maybe stop in Franklin. There's a lot of stuff you can do there. And then you could come back through Lawrenceburg and go that way. It's really pretty. It's really nice country. Stop and see the Amish folks there. They have lots of produce and things that they make and sell in Lawrenceburg. So it's a good afternoon. If you want my advice for an afternoon, that's a good afternoon. So with that said, hope you guys enjoyed. I've got some really fun news coming up that I'll let you guys know of. And that's it. That's all I've got for this one. Catch you guys next time.